Previously on All My Children.
I distinctly gave orders that Erica was not to be told about the scarring of her face.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
Let Jake go get his stupid DNA test. You are going to be the father to Colby.
The defendant remains behind bars. As for you, Mr. Lavery, this court orders you to submit to a blood test.
Come on, I gotta kick it into high gear.
What's the rush?
We still have tons of packing to do.
What, you want to move out of here or something?
What, are you kidding me? Into our new deluxe condo, just you, me, and Mr. Max. And our big old 30-gallon capacity industrial strength garbage compactor.
Ooh, I love when you talk trash.
It's not about it.
Well, look who's back.
Yeah, I'm back because I've been running in circles trying to find my sister. I was hoping maybe that she would come back here.
No. Sorry, Jack, she's not here.
Well, I've searched this whole town. Derek, myself, some of his men. Nobody's seen Chrissy since Dimitri threw that money at her.
Well, it looks to me like Chrissy took the money and hit the road, Jack.
Cute. She wouldn't leave town without calling me, though.
Listen, Edmund called. He hasn't found her, but he's still looking.
And that's exactly what I should be doing. She shouldn't have to deal with this by herself. Listen, if you hear anything at all, just page me.
You know, after what Kit did to Ryan, looks to me like she can't seem to face anyone, Jack.
Let me make one thing very clear with you. There's only one victim in all this mess, and that is my sister. The Lavery brothers colluded to bring the wheels of justice to a grinding halt.
The kid ran off because she got caught in the lies she left you to clean up her mess. She ain't coming back.
You know, when Belinda called me, I thought you were on your way to Statesville, but who would have dreamed your own brother would come forward and save you, huh? Who would have known you had a brother at all?
Well, normally lawyers dread those last-minute surprises, but I think this is an exception.
Hey, you just got 10 years of your life back. This is good news, pal. Huh?
You think I'm getting a charge out of this, Trevor? Braden is my brother. I hate the fact that he's going to jail.
That makes two of us. Doing time for a rape that never happened isn't an option. Come here.
In the name of brotherly love, where were you when he got busted? He would have been a free man if you had come forward when this mess hit the fan.
A straight-talking lawyer. I like that.
Where were you?
I want you as my mouthpiece when the DA comes after me.
Oh, you got nerve.
That's why I've come so far so fast.
I'll be back.
Why would I go bat for you?
Because there's no such thing as a lost cause.
Bianca, hi, honey. Hi, it's Mommy. How are you, sweetheart? Me? Oh, I'm fine. Of course I'm fine. Oh, honey. You know how the press exaggerates. Bianca, listen to me. Dr. Hayward said that I'm going to be absolutely fine. I'm going to make a complete recovery. And as long as I follow doctor's orders, I'm going to be home, honey, in no time. Yes. Look, I don't want to talk about me, honey. I really called to see how you are. Is that Travis I hear in the background? Oh, okay. You're going riding. Okay. No, I'm not going to hold you up, honey. No, I will call you again tomorrow, sweetheart. Okay. I love you too, baby. I love you. Okay, bye-bye, honey.
Good afternoon, Erica. How are you doing today? I ran into some friends of yours out in the hall. They're very excited to see you.
Excited to see me, or excited to see what's left of me?
Hi. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, have a seat.
Okay. You did an amazing thing. You made my dream a reality. And for that, I'll always be grateful to you. Without you, there wouldn't be a Colby. I empathize with your desire to be the father. And I understand that this isn't some clinical procedure for you, that you see this child with fingers and toes and that it brings up all kinds of feelings in you. But we had an agreement. And you promised me that you wouldn't be involved in the pregnancy or in the child's life except as my friend. Just because you've had a change of heart doesn't change the fact that I'm going to marry Adam. And he is going to be the one and only father. Jake, there's nothing you can do about it.
Vicky has a new lease on life.
How did we end up here?
And a new romance that TV Guide calls wildly intriguing.
You've made me believe I could actually win.
But his secret past has put her life on the line.
Are you one of the good guys or the bad guys?
Both.
Is she ready for the truth?
Time's up.
Time for true confessions.
Escape to One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
You don't leave much elbow room at the bargaining table.
Jake, this is not a negotiation. We're talking about a dream that Liza and I have. When we're married, little Colby's gonna have a mother and a father who love her beyond all reason. So do the right thing, Jake. Honor Liza and honor your agreement. Just move on with your life so we can move on with ours.
You think this is some kind of business deal
No,
you can
listen,
finesse?
we're not talking about a merger or an acquisition. We're talking about my child's future.
And she's my child as well. And your dream can turn into her worst nightmare, Liza.
Oh, you can foresee the future, Jake?
Well, I'm well versed on my history when it comes to your track record.
Now, why don't you let him prove himself?
And use Colby as some kind of test case? No, I don't think so. Liza, if you would just marry anybody else, but turning her over to him would be like, I might as well send her out and play in traffic.
Who in the hell are you to judge me, Jake?
I'm her father, and I'm not just gonna sign off on her. But since you're so insistent on shutting me out of this thing, you leave me no choice. Really. Now, I've decided I'm gonna order a DNA test to establish my biological and legal paternity.
Well, you'll have to wait until after the child is born. And by then, Adam and I will be married. And his name will be on her birth certificate.
It's not gonna happen.
And how do you propose to stop us?
Okay, come on, guys. Just calm down, all right? You guys have been up all night. You're
Whoa.
stressed.
I haven't been up all night. I got a very good night's sleep.
Oh, of course you got a good night's sleep. You're not the least bit worried about my sister being missing. are
Well,
you?
working up concern for a pathological liar is a bit hard to do.
My sister did not lie about being raped.
Well, we only have her word for that, and we know how much that word is worth.
Well, you're just not going to cut her any slack at all, are you?
Excuse me, Jackson, but how much slack did you cut anyone? Ryan, Jillian, me? You and Edmund are the only fools in this town that believe that Ryan raped Kit. She lied through her teeth, and you're still defending
I
her.
know my sister. Braden Lavery, I don't know, from a hole in the ground. Why should I believe a word he says?
Because he wouldn't have stepped forward without good reason, and Braden only confirmed what we've known all along. Kit was too drunk to know with whom she was having
Braden
sex.
confirmed absolutely nothing, and nothing he says is relevant. Unless, of course, his blood type turns out to be a 100% match to that DNA.
And when it does, will you then believe that Ryan is innocent?
You don't see me hold my breath now, do you?
See?
Oh, even though Kit admitted she was mistaken.
What Braden Lavery was doing was coming into that courtroom, trying to undercut my sister's credibility and postpone his brother's sentence. It's just that easy.
Kit's credibility, that of a career liar.
Well, now, she wasn't lying to me about being my sister, was she?
No. But I guess right about now you wish she was.
Well, that's the courthouse. Those blood test results are back.
Oh, I'm not missing this, sweetie.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna drive you.
What makes you think I'd take your case?
What's stopping you?
Well, you're not my kind of people.
Hey, you don't have to like me to defend me.
Fronting for you would open the way for every dirtbag in town to come looking for me to be their lawyer. You let your own brother twist in the wind.
Yeah, well, I came through and accounted.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Look, Trevor, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm the one who owes him. It's not the other way around.
When this is over, you and I are gonna have a long conversation.
Listen, the test results are in.
Should start writing up that motion just in case, huh?
Hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Oh, I'm still smiling.
Ryan, I know I'm probably the last person you want to see now, but I just wanted to say that I'm praying for you.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Ryan, your wife doesn't pull any punches.
Why, she hit you?
Oh, yeah. Hard. She also told me to go to Swell, so if you translate it all, she fractured my face and the English language. But Ryan, you got an angel on your shoulder, man.
Look, Braden, we know the test results. What are you gonna do if Montgomery charges you with rape?
It's the only thing I can do. Deny it.
Shall I tell your friends that you're not up for visitors?
I want you to get that man, that doctor, that Weiss, that Dr. Weiss. I want you to have him come and see me immediately.
Erica, you don't have to concern yourself with that right now.
I need to see him. I need to see him right away. I need to know everything about my condition.
Yes, tell Dr. Weiss that Miss Kane would like to see him. Stat.
The lab keeps the amniotic fluid of expectant mothers until after the baby's born.
Why the devil would they do that?
The amniotic fluid contains genetic information. It's invaluable if there are complications after delivery.
So there would be no risk to me or Colby.
No. No, the lab would test my blood against Colby's DNA. Within 48 hours, I'll have proof that I'm her father. Proof that'll stand up in court.
And you would really go that far?
Liza, I don't have to go that far. We can avoid all of this pain and strain if you will just stipulate in writing, very simply, that I'm her father.
No. In my heart, Adam is her father.
You are living in a dream world, you know that?
You know, I'm really sorry that things haven't worked out the way you'd hoped.
I should have seen this coming.
What do you mean?
Well, Jake has had his say. Now I have a confession to make.
Good afternoon, ladies. And, how is our darling Erica today? Is she lucid? Or is that too much to hope for?
Actually, Dr. Weiss, the plastic surgeon, is in with Erica and Dr. Haywood right now.
Oh, well, I hope the news is going to be encouraging because, well, doctors do perform miracles, you know, but I'm so afraid in Erica's case. Well.
You've completed your examination, Dr. Weiss?
Yes, Miss Kane.
Dr. Weiss, I want you to be completely candid with me. Do I have a chance of complete recovery?
Well, it's rather difficult to say at this point.
Why?
Well, because each patient heals at a different rate. Depends on age, genetics, skin type.
And when will you take the bandages off?
Well, probably in just a few weeks. Maybe a month.
So long?
Dr. Weiss will do everything within his power.
If I do have obvious scarring, will you be able to restore my face? Will you be able to make it appear as if I had never had an accident?
Well, again, it's a little early for a prognosis.
Thank you for being so honest, Dr. Weiss.
I know it's hard to be patient, but must try. Get some rest.
Did you say I have some friends waiting for me outside?
Yes, I did. Shall I ask them to come in?
Yes, please, if it's not too much trouble.
Ladies, you can go in now.
What do you think you're doing?
What mother does best, dear, saving her son from himself.
Why don't they get this circus over with?
Ryan, why are you so strung out? You're off the hook, man. Free to return to normal life as you know it.
No such thing.
Well, I remember a little lesson that old Pops told us. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Or drives us nuts.
Hey. Any word from Christine?
No, but she has my pager number, so.
I just hate this. I just hate not knowing where she is, how she is.
Listen, Kit is a survivor.
Hope you're right.
Any word on how this thing's gonna play out?
Well, the odds are 5 to 1 that Braden just pulled a fast one to save his brother's skin.
Sucker's bet.
Look, you know, it's still possible that this Christine Montgomery was sexually assaulted. I mean, no matter what the DNA says.
All rise for Judge Virginia Casey. This court is now in session.
Mr. Dillon, Mr. Montgomery, are all parties relevant to this proceeding present?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't see Christine Montgomery.
Your Honor, Miss Montgomery found yesterday's proceedings to be particularly unsettling, and she's chosen not to attend today's.
As is her right.
Thank you.
As you know, yesterday, Braden Lavery came forward to announce that it was he, not the accused, who had sexual relations with Christine Montgomery the night of October 31st, 1998. He volunteered a DNA sample to be compared against the semen stain found on her skirt. May I have the sealed test results?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
It would appear that the state arrested Ryan Lavery, whose DNA is a 70% match with the semen found on Christine Montgomery's skirt, while the DNA from his brother, Braden Lavery, is a 100% match.
Your Honor, I move that the charge against my client be dropped.
Your Honor, I object. Ryan Lavery confessed to raping Christine Montgomery.
The DNA evidence clears my client. Furthermore, we have Braden Lavery's admission that he had sexual relations with Miss Montgomery.
We have no corroborating evidence. The police have not had a chance to begin an independent investigation. Your Honor, we don't even know if this man was in town the night my sister was attacked.
Well, riddle me this there, Counselor. Now, if he wasn't in town, how did his DNA get on Miss Montgomery's skirt?
Precisely. We are not finished here. Miss Kiefer, the charge against your client is dismissed.
Yes. Thank you.
Your Honor, I would like Braden Lavery immediately arrested. The charge is first degree rape.
Trevor, help my brother. Please.
Your Honor, there's no evidence that Braden Lavery committed a crime.
Your Honor, learned counsel placed him at the scene of the crime.
No, actually, Ms. Montgomery placed Ryan Lavery at the scene of the crime repeatedly. If she was too tanked to know who did what to who or whom or whatever, then it's possible she was very drunk, and she was a very willing participant.
Yes, Braden Lavery describes his sexual encounter with Miss Montgomery as consensual.
Your Honor, that's all very well and good, but we haven't heard my sister's side of that story now, have we?
Well, when she starts telling one story, maybe we'll listen.
This court is adjourned. If there are any further motions forthcoming, I will hear them in my chambers.
I knew you'd beat this thing. I knew it.
Yeah, listen, I should have believed you guys. No hard feelings? No.
Thank you, God.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
I'm not so sure.
You have a confession to make, the kind that makes you feel better and me feel worse?
I hope not.
Oh, it's always the worst times. Excuse me. Liza Colby. Hi, Rudy. What's up? Sorry about that. You were saying?
Liza, I've always known in my soul that we would get back together someday. I knew that our love was much too strong for us to remain apart. So I wanted to prove my love. I wanted to make our bond even stronger with the most blessed gift a man and a woman can share. And that is Colby. The child you're carrying is mine.
I feel the same way.
Now, you don't understand. She's my daughter. I am her biological father.
What?
I arranged for you to get my sperm instead of Jake's. I was wild with joy when I found out that you were pregnant. When we lost our child, that was a tragedy. But fate had given us a second chance.
Fate? How could you do this to me?
Liza, try to understand. I did it for us.
My God. You did it for you. Why didn't you just hit me on the head and have your way with me? Why didn't you just pin me down and rape me? That's what you did to me.
No.
You violated my privacy. You violated my trust.
I love you.
You think you can lay claim to me by doing this? Adam, when this child is born, I'm going to take this child so far away from here that you will never, ever find us. And you will never see her, and you will never hold her, and you will never touch her. And I will tell her that you're dead. Because that's what you are. You are a vile, stinking, rotten corpse. So, we're saying, Adam?
Oh.
Your confession?
Oh, yes. Confession. Well, I'm not the man you think I am.
Well, I've known every incarnation from best to beast. Nothing you could do would astonish me now.
Well, I might have a few surprises left.
Really? Let me have it.
You know, most people think I'm a monster. That my inner child tears the wings off butterflies.
Tell me something I don't know.
Part of my success is knowing when to cut my losses, accept defeat gracefully.
You've never done such a thing.
Well, maybe not. So maybe I'll begin right here and now. Clearly, this thing with Jake is making you miserable.
It's not easy for you either.
No, but I'm worried about you. You're the one with child. You should be having this should be a magical time for you. It kills me to see you getting more unhappy and more stressed the longer this tug of war with Jake drags on. You should be thinking of nothing right now except the upcoming birth of your daughter.
It's our daughter.
No. Liza, it's your daughter. Yours and Jake's. You see, I can easily tear the heart out of a man, a competitor in business. But here, the stakes are much too high.
What are you saying?
Saying that I'm willing to give in, to give Jake what he wants. If it saves you 1 minute of heartache. You tell Jake Martin that he is Colby's legal father.
Erica, darling, since all your friends are here right now, I'll come back later.
No, Vanessa, I want you to stay.
You're looking in the pink, honey.
Oh, you think so, Opal?
We weren't sure you'd be up to company, darling. Should we come back better time?
Oh, Myrtle, I really think that this time is as good as any time.
Is there anything I can get you? Anything you need?
There's something I don't need.
What's that, darling?
Any more lies. You are such hypocrites.
Ladies, I'm afraid that Erica's tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, all right. I'm tired of what they call friendship. Opal, next time you come by to visit me, why don't you bring some tarot cards? That way you can read me my future, although you know my future as well as anyone, don't you? My face is my future. And Janet, when I asked to borrow a mirror from you, don't lie to me. Don't tell me that you left it in another purse. If I'm not afraid to look in the mirror, why are you? And Myrtle. Myrtle, I loved you like my mother.
Erica, perhaps it would be better if you get some rest.
You told me that you thought that I couldn't handle the truth about my face. And the truth was that you couldn't handle it. My 3 best friends sat here while I made plans to return to modeling. And then I announced it. Well, here comes Erica Kane with the latest in her Bride of Frankenstein collection. Only Vanessa, a passing acquaintance, had enough respect for me to tell me the truth.
We didn't want to upset you, honey.
Dr. Hayward said that your heart couldn't stand it.
Okay, look, this is obviously not the right time. Everybody's gonna have to leave.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until I've set the record straight. First of all, Erica, before you put us on the carpet, there are some things I want to set straight.
Well, that would be refreshing.
Now, you were in no condition to hear about the injuries to your face.
When did you plan to tell me? After I'd gone in front of the camera?
It was not only your face that had to be considered. You'd just gone through a heart operation.
Well, you left me in a fool's paradise. I filled my room with glamorous photographs of myself. Cleopatra, Queen of Denial. Sure, the nursing staff had a big laugh.
Oh, believe me, nobody was laughing, darling.
You know what's really funny? When I was addicted to painkillers, all of my friends stood in line to snap me back into reality. Tough love, isn't that what you called it?
Darling, you know I love you.
Well, maybe if you loved me a little less, it wouldn't hurt so much.
Sweetheart, if you're in pain, let it out. If you have to yell at someone, yell at me.
I don't want to yell.
Oh, darling. You were exactly like this when your mother passed on. You kept your feelings under wraps, and it's no good.
Mention my mother. It's like that a little bit, you know. It's like the death of someone.
Honey, I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying here.
I just like to be alone, okay? I just would really like to be alone. I want you all to leave me, except Vanessa. I want you to stay.
My mother can come back later.
No, we have to talk now.
You can order me out, but you can't order me to stop caring.
Erica, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Darling, if you need me, I'm at the end of the phone.
Let's go, Vanessa.
No, I told you I want your mother to stay. We have a lot of catching up to do.
I'm telling you, I want this Braden Lavery detained for questioning before he leaves this building. You follow me?
Jack, I can't hold him without probable cause.
You've got probable cause.
Jack, okay, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Braden did rape Kit.
Well, then I'll nail his hide to the wall.
Not without proof or a confession, Jack.
This is a textbook case. A wrong
Oh,
without
don't
a
talk to me like I'm some first-year law student.
Well, you're acting like one.
Braden says he was with my sister, right? Now, my sister says she was raped.
Jackson. She ID'd the wrong guy. She swore under oath that Ryan Lavery was the guy who did her wrong.
Jackson, listen to us. Her credibility has been shot. You are not going to get a jury to bring in a guilty verdict.
If it goes to trial, and that is a big if.
If it does, then my paralegal could get Braden off.
Well, then you better send your best damn paralegal, because I want to see that this kid roasts in hell.
There's this part of you, Adam Chandler, that is hidden, who loves so deeply, who cares so much, that it gets you into trouble. And what you've done today is a far better thing than I ever imagined. You have surrendered your ego and your claim to this baby for me and for my peace. For that, and for a million other things, I'll always love you.
Time. Where's everybody?
You're looking at him.
You're the entire lab staff.
I'm what's left after budget cuts and staff calling him with spring fever.
Oh, right. I need access to an amnio sample you have in storage. Here's my ID.
What's the surname?
Colby. Liza Colby.
There she be. But I don't see a reference code for an amnio sample. Are you sure she had the procedure done here?
Yeah. Stan Claytor's her OB. Check it again.
Sorry, Doc. Still coming up empty.
A kiss for courage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's go tell Jake we won't fight his paternity claim.
You know, your confession proved one thing to me. That you are the only man, the only father for this child. She's our child. Maybe blood is thicker than water, but our love will conquer all.
Thanks. Liza's OB doesn't have the amnio sample.
There's no record of anyone signing it out. It's just gone missing.
How could that happen?
I got two scenarios. Either someone messed up or someone stole it. Why anybody'd want to do that, your guess is as good as mine.
I'm giving you ladies 2 minutes. And after that, Erica gets some rest.
2 minutes is all I'll need.
But informing her, helping her, warning her, that's not your purpose at all, and you know that. I mean, stealing her amniocentesis reports, that's illegal as well as unethical, Doctor. I'm sure you know that.
What are you saying to her?
You do realize I'm not going to rest until I see that you pay for what you did to my sister.
Mr. District Attorney, sir, I got nothing to hide and nothing to be ashamed of.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Your sister and I got down and dirty. It was a mutual case of animal magnetism. It happens.
So that's your story and you're going to stick to it, huh?
Yeah, it's what happened.
All the details?
Blow by blow.
Jack, are you sure you want to question him without his attorney present? Shut your mouth.
Hey, look, I got nothing to hide.
I want a meeting with you and your client.
Hey, you name the time, you name the place. You got it.
Well, Mr. Lavery, one last thing. Now, when you and my sister were, how did you put it again, getting down and dirty? Did she ever use the word no?
For sure. Sure, why not? They all do. While they're begging for it.
Dirty, filthy son of a...
If you or someone you love has been the victim of sexual assault, there is help available. Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network offers a toll-free confidential hotline. Call 1-800-656-HOPE.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
You have destroyed my life.
You find out who took the sample?
Yeah, it was a doctor.
Adam has told me everything.
You told her? I did this for you, Ryan. Score one for the kid.
Visit ABC Daytime at abc.com and send someone an e-card.